my goodness, it's been 2 years. Yep, let me repeat myself, it's been 2 years since The Walking Dead, the final season, concluded. What is up, SmackNPie here, and welcome back to another video on the channel. Today, we are going back in the past. Most specifically, we're going back to where it all started, the game that started this channel right here. And to celebrate this milestone, today we're gonna do top 10 moments from the entire season of The Walking Dead. Season 4. Again, this is just my take on everything, so you can agree, disagree, but do let me know your 10 moments down in those comments below. And also, what does this game means to you? Because to me, it's more than just kickstarting this channel, it's more than that, so let's just jump straight into it.
Oops.
Little bitch!
So I'm going to start from number 10, and that is Abel interrogation from episode 3. See, Abel interrogation scene, the whole thing was actually really good. Actually, it really impressed me from AJ and Clementine's perspective, knowing that they've actually never done something like this before. So seeing them in that position, even Abel noticed that, and he died. Spoilers alert, but you should have known what you're into. But I really liked Abel interrogation. It is actually one of the standout moments. The way I'm doing this top 10 is the moments that actually stood out to me. I still remember to this day, so that is at number 10.
It's me, Clem.
Number 9, Ranch Flashback. Not gonna lie to you, pretty disappointed, not too much, but disappointed in how Ranch Flashback was tackled. Throughout the entire season, all 3 episodes, it was being built up to this ranch and everything that has happened in the ranch. And when we finally got to the ranch, it was really small sequence. Still good, that's why it's in top 10, but I was expecting a little bit more. We don't see the massacre live as it happening, it is just like close to the aftermath of what was happening. But still, I loved Clementine there. She was at her peak there in that moment, and that is why Ranch Flashback is my favorite. That's where it all started for AJ and Clementine.
Back off, all of you!
It was under control! I talked Marlon down, then he murdered my fucking friend!
Take AJ, go inside. Come on, let's go.
Oh, just let them go back to the dorms? What happens the next time one of us does something this kid doesn't like?
Number 8, we have Lewis and Violet stepping up in episode 1 ending and in episode 2 beginning. See, one of the things I loved about this entire season, how they tackled these characters. They really made them memorable. To this day, I think about them a lot, and that is because of the brilliant writing from Skybound Games and Telltale Writers. Lewis and Violet, specifically when they stepped up at the ending of the first game, and how Lewis stepped up for his friend Marlon, and how Violet stepped up for us. Not really, but still, she did for us. It was really refreshing to see that conflict between the teenagers and how it was handled. Really well done. Good job.
Explode after you throw it at something? That's just how it'll look.
Clementine!
Then at number 7, we have episode 2, Lilly's return. Listen, anytime I can get any character from the past that I had any emotional connection with, good or bad, I will take it in games like this. And seeing Lilly return, although it was bittersweet, it was still more than welcomed. I would take any character to return. This season needed it, and she was definitely the villain that we needed.
Just let me become a bad memory. Just give me that. Please.
If you really think...
Then in at number 6, we have episode 1's ending. Yes, I put this above all the things I've just said. It literally showed you who AJ is, his upbringing, as much as Clementine helped him. It shows you how the world around AJ when he's growing up affected him. So here I am putting this at number 6 because episode 1 ending, first of all, Marlon got what he deserved, but I really liked that whole sequence and how AJ was just there, standing, thinking that I've done nothing wrong, this is how we live in this world, and I loved the way AJ was handled.
You're right, Lilly. I am just like him. And if he saw me now, he'd be proud of who I am.
Then we got number 5. This is Delta versus School, and not the one on the boat, but the one in the school. Yes, back in episode 2. So when Lilly attacked the school and she attacked us, the entire sequence back and forth, again spoilers because we are talking about the entire season, the way Mitch died, they did him dirty, but apart from that, Lilly holding back on a lot of things considering the history that she and Clementine had, and these kids giving all in knowing that they don't stand a chance against them, and them underestimating these kids. That was very refreshing. This whole season was very refreshing from what we're used to, and specifically the way it was ended, and the walkers then came in and Clementine literally showed why she is the leader and why she has survived.
What happened then, Minerva? I killed her.
Stop!
Don't hurt Violet, or I'll hurt you.
Then we get to number 4, and this is the peak, or one of the peaks of the final season, and that is the prison scene including Lilly and AJ. See everything. The way Lilly came in, Minerva, she tricked us, we got locked up, then depending on your choices, Lewis, Violet, then Lilly comes in, AJ, trash talk, they go back and forth. Everything about it was just amazing. And you might be like, okay, why isn't Lilly doing much? Well, it's because she's holding back on a lot of emotions. Due to a lot of those emotions, she needs these kids, number 1, and number 2, she needs Clementine to join the Delta because of her abilities to survive in place like this. She turned this lame app-sized group of school kids and turned them into fighting machines, and you saw the result. That is what Clementine is capable of, and AJ is even better in that regard, so you know that back and forth was clean.
I miss you so much. I wish you were really here.
I miss you too, Clementine. But we'll have to make do with pretending.
Then we get to top 3, and this is where things get a little bit interesting. So at number 3, I put Clementine and Lee flashback. See, listen, whatever we do, we can't forget where it all started. Clementine and Lee having that moment, Lee saying that we have to do with pretending, that hurts. That freaking hurts. How much Clementine misses him, and how much Clementine is looking for his approval, even in her dreams. I accidentally said flashback, I meant dream. That was really sad, emotional, all kinds of emotions. And let me tell you, not just me, but almost every YouTuber I have seen, they were pure silent in that whole sequence because the emotions running in them. That is what I like from video games.
What you doing there, goofball? Whoa, easy there.
Number 2, the ending of episode 4. I am talking about Clementine being alive. I have to put this at the top. The way they played with our emotion, I'll talk about it in just a second, but the way they played with our emotions and then turned 180 when she was revealed to be alive, I was like, what? You played with us? This is a welcome play. Do more of this. That was really refreshing for them to go in a different direction for the ending. Everybody expected her to die. Everybody accepted her fate after what has happened. And then for them to do this, finally giving a closure that is happy? Give us more of that, Skybound Games. And before we get to number 1, bonus, everything with Minerva was top to me. Because Minerva is Minerva. We're gonna move to number 1.
Clem! Your leg! I got bit.
Come on. We can't stay here.
Number 1, and the biggest top moment of all The Walking Dead the final season was Clementine and AJ having that entire long sequence from the minute it was revealed that she got bit all the way till AJ swinging that axe. Let me tell you, I have never cried that much for a longer period of time, a very long period of time. It wasn't even the sound or music or soundtrack, it was just me thinking about all the things that we went through and all the moments we spent with Clementine from season 1 all the way to this moment, and them doing us dirty by going back and forth, handing the gameplay from Clementine to AJ. Even talking about it just makes me emotional. I don't want to talk about it because it's just gonna make me cry again. Everything about it was perfect. They knew exactly what kind of emotions this scene is gonna hit, this sequence is gonna hit, and Clementine just looking at AJ saying it's gonna be okay, and AJ not looking at her in the eye when that happened, and keep moving forward, keep going for. Don't even start that. The Walking Dead the final season shows how to do the ending for a character. They know what to do, and they got that formula back. They got that formula after season 1. It took them a while, but they got it. Season 1 number 1, season 4 number 2. Some people say season 4 is better than season 1. For me personally, I would always put the thing that it started all of it at number 1. Of course, technicalities, you can put it number 1, but anyways, this was my top 10 list for everything for The Walking Dead the final season. Now I'm in emotional mode. Now I'm in depressing mode. Thanks for nothing, The Walking Dead the final season. After this, I'm gonna go back and play this on my own. I was planning to do a live stream, but Dom the Mom is already doing it, so, I was like, why not just do top 10? Maybe we'll come back when we get near to any other episode's anniversary, but that would do it anyways, boys. We will do more videos related to this if there is any content in the future, because you can never forget your roots. And my roots for this channel, The Walking Dead and Telltale. Follow me to Twitter and SmackNPie. See you in the next one. Take care and peace.